Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you all at a platform of Learning Zone. Today we will read this editorial of Dawn published on 19th July 2023. The topic is census and polls. So let's begin. In this green color, this is the topic sentence. This is actually the sentence where rest of the editorial is based. Now, as the nation begins to enter election mode, we know that in Pakistan election is very near. So the rulers have made it clear that the next poll will be based on the 2017 census. Now, this is actually the decision of the rulers, or they think that the next polls means those who are in government, they think that the next poll will be based on 2017 elections, right? While this decision has been decreed by some government allies such as MQM, that is Muttahida Qawmi Movement, the inconvenient truth is that this late in the day, the government has little choice, mainly because of its own lethargy, but to hold polls as per the 2017 numbers. I mean, this is actually the problem lies at the government, and I have colored this difficult word that is decreed in red. This means that the publicly denounce. Now, any other option may end up by delaying elections, which is unacceptable. We know that election is very necessary in Pakistan in current scenario. Now, the federal law minister announced on Monday that if the seventh census is not approved, then constituencies will be drawn up on the basis of the previous head counts figure. Head counts means discounting the census. This is largely a foregone conclusions as the legal and constitutional process of notifying the latest census and delimiting the new constituencies would clash with the electoral timeline. Means again the thing is same that election delay is not acceptable. Now, some media reports on Tuesday indicated that the National Assembly could be dissolved early, though these were denied by the information minister. Regardless, elections would be due or later than November. So, in this case, regardless, election would be due no later than November. National Assembly could be dissolved early, though they were denied by the information minister. Now, this is again a supporting detail which is adding by the editor. What does it mean? This means that there is not enough time to notify the results, make the requisite constitutional amendments, and delimit the new constituencies. Independent observers, this is again another sporting detail, also concur. What does concur means? Be of the same opinion or agreed. Independent observers also agreed that the polls will have to be held on the basis of 2017 numbers, means 2017 census. This is because even if the government notifies the 2023 results today, it will have to amend the constitution under Article 51(3) and thereafter delimit the new constituencies. Now, in summing up, as mentioned, the government does not have the time to carry out these legal processes, while a caretaker setup does not have the mandate to make constitutional amendments. Therefore, despite the reservations of MQM, the fact is that there are few good options other than holding polls based on the 2017 number. Of course, the rulers must shoulder the blame of this predicament, a difficult or unpleasant or the embarrassing situation. Apart from the resource allocation, updated census numbers are essential for democratic process. Yes, yet the multi-billion rupees exercise will be of no utility in the upcoming polls. When the provincial census numbers have been finalized 2 months ago, the government should have gone ahead and notified the results so that the legal process could have begun. This was a concern of a writer. Again, perhaps the ruler feared that this is again an assumption. They lacked the numbers in a rump parliament to make the requisite constitutional changes. Because of this management, voters in the provinces where the population has grown will not get increased representation in parliament. However, the fresh census controversy notwithstanding, under no circumstances should the poll be delayed any further. Already, the Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa caretakers are operating beyond their constitutional tenures. This must not be replicated in Sindh, Balochistan, and the center. The only way this is actually concluding sentence by the writer that the only way out of the current quagmire, an awkward, complex, or the hazardous situation. What does quagmire means? An awkward, complex, or the hazardous situation. So the only way out of current quagmire is for free and fair polls to be held on time, bringing in a new dispensation with a fresh mandate to govern. That's all, students. For next editorial, we will have another video. Thank you.